You have opened a fate worse than death. Have fun, as you signed a contract without reading the terms and conditions. Your soul is theirs, and your future is sealed. Welcome to the Battle Bricks.
May 25th, I decided to try out the game, not realizing the repercussions of my actions. Just by joining the game, I would have to play for the rest of eternity. Silently, this badge was changed, but it was already too late. The goal was to destroy the Red Army, reason unclear, but nevertheless it was what I had to do. My team was small at first, all we had was knuckle and fist. I sent out dozens of troops, destroyed a few bases. Our numbers grew steadily, the ramshackle bases exponentially. We had slingshots, swords, bombs. Accomplishments grew bigger, and the Red Army was taking a toll.
You think your progress means something? You're dead wrong. It's a grain of sand in the desert. Continue your path of pain until you grow numb.
Eventually, I came across one of the Red Army's fiercest opponents, the Doombringer. He was strong, but the persistence of my forces was stronger.
Doombringer is defeated but not killed. You need to finish the job one day or another. Or maybe you don't. This is all for naught.
It was the beginning of a new chapter for my army, and we crossed into new enemy territory, met with fiery resilience. We didn't need music to motivate us. We had glory.
You are merely following a path to nowhere. You get nothing for this mass destruction you cause. I continue.
It was only a matter of time before we crushed every swashbuckler, every musician, every giant in our way, and made it to the real opponent of this land. Turking, king of turkeys, he was no match for us.
You're a king, never takes things seriously. Quite like you, undermining the damage you are truly causing. Do you want to truly see what you have done? Find the gear and activate your consequences.
Okay, I'll press the gear. Welcome in, I'm Unaware Bird. In this video, I'm going to play a game mode in the Battle Bricks called Tumore. In case you don't know what Tumore is, which I highly doubt is the case, it's a harder version of the game where you have to fight against the alternate forms of the battlers. Hey, only I should get to use those. You also just fight against stronger enemies in general. I don't know if it's just the armor, but like, they have way too much health. Yeah, they have 200 defense. But hey, after defeating Turking, I think we can at least beat Chapter 1 today, right? I mean, we got some pretty competent battlers here. Telemon, Hammer Battler, this guy, surely will make it through. I mean, come on, I would consider myself a gamer. You are going to be like the rest of them. Is that a threat? Oh yeah, I have like 40,000 XP, I forgot. With my hefty sum of XP, I decide to upgrade Rocket Battler to level 10, unlocking his alt form, Crockett Battler. He basically does the same thing except with more damage, and he attacks slower to compensate. I also upgrade Speed Battler to level 15 because
He's the GOAT! The GOAT!
let me upgrade Hammer Battler one time. Oh wait, I should have done base upgrades. I'm selling! And just like that, I'm poor again. I don't think these first stages are gonna be that hard. Hopefully not. Indeed, the first stages of Tumore mode were not that hard. In fact, they were actually pretty easy. This was primarily because of Dual Speed Battler. He absolutely crushes low-level goons like these, although does a terrible job against a mob of enemies. But I do notice that these guys are blonde battlers. I feel like I'm gonna be fighting a bunch of alts. This guy's so unaware.
Things are going to get harder.
When do y'all want to bet things start ramping up? Like, I actually start struggling. I'm gonna guess, like, the first boss stage.
Soon you'll learn when to quit.
Alright, more blonde battlers, get out of the way, make the way. Oh, this is light.
Eventually you'll hit a brick wall.
Then, out of nowhere, the game decides to introduce a completely new battler. Stunner Battler. Remember what I said about Bucket Battler last video? Scrap TS, this guy is even worse. Even one of these buffoons can put you in a 5-second stun lock, never mind what happens when they stack up, and they appear consistently throughout the chapter. Yo, if they ever pair Stunner, Bucket, and Baller in the same level, I'm hopping off. I really don't need regular Battler on my team right now. I'm gonna replace him for Rocket Battler. I'm gonna change Rocket Battler to Crocket Battler. Let us upgrade bank income. I make it past the next few stages fairly easily, and finally we make it to our first boss battle. They got like the laser gun. It just deletes everything. Wait, does that one-shot everything? Oh goodness gracious. What? Maybe Telemon could do something about this. I swear, if Telemon gets one shot... This boss wasn't even that hard, it just took an excruciating amount of time due to the fact that the boss had a gun that can literally one-shot all my units. Look at the rate brother is shooting at. Oh, everyone's cooked here. Except Regen Battler. We can't even touch the boss. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Crocket Battler, putting in work. Fire. Oh, I just wasted that. Don't use your special, please. Oh. Finally, after like 6 or 7 minutes, we do enough damage to kill this guy.
Are you satisfied yet?
I am satisfied. That took 7 minutes though. So far, so good. We got past stages 1 through 10 without much of a hassle, and now it's time to take on the rest. I quickly upgrade my unit recharge and early economy before jumping back into the fight. So far, I have not died one time. I'm going strong. Then I met with my own medicine. Dual Speed Battler versus Dual Speed Battler. Who will win? Mine. Oh, okay. Well, come on now, that was third partying. Yo, the amount of stunners is wild. Oh, that's the alt form of Regen Battler. Interesting. They're wizards now. Who is this? Is that Goku? Why is Goku here? Are we serious?
But at what cost?
Not much interesting happened throughout this section of the playthrough. I was mainly clearing filler stages and applying upgrades to the base here and there. But once I got to Bomb Rush and saw the alt form of Bomb Battler, ooh la la, I knew I had to acquire one of those bad boys for myself. His alt form does less damage but blows up as soon as it touches an enemy. Now it's not at all infallible, but it's way easier to do heavy amounts of damage to enemies quickly. Matter of fact, let me start doing that right now. Let me start upgrading Bomb Battler. There we go. Also, if you know why there's sometimes an impenetrable force field around the base, could you maybe let me know? I'm guessing that it's to prevent you from completing a stage too quickly, but I don't really see the point. It can be really annoying. Wait, why can't we do damage to the base? Is it too early? Oh, this is gonna be something. Why does it look like we're in heck? Listen, I'm no lore expert or anything, but with the signs the game is giving, the broken buildings, the dystopian places the boss battles take in, I think this may be the afterlife and we're fighting the Red Army again after we defeated them for the first time. Anyways, just some insight on my behalf. Let's face Rocket Boy here. Wonder what's different about him. Brigand Battler, I'm sorry. Oh, it sets them on fire? And it spreads. GG. Oh, is he sending air strikes? Oh, I forgot it's this guy. What? Oh my. Yup. Okay, please get these Crocket Battlers out of the way. They're so annoying. Like, I just want to get a single direct hit on this guy. Oh, Telemon, please. Please don't fumble. Bomber Battler. Wait. No! Again, this boss fight wasn't too difficult, but there were hordes of enemies constantly blocking the boss that just delayed the inevitable, and absurd amounts of damage being done by the airstrike and fire attacks, which basically rendered Telemon useless. We're surely close, right? We did it! Easy! Actually, it wasn't easy, but you get what I mean. Honestly, that wasn't even that bad. Okay, I'm capping right now. And And would you look at that, 10 minutes into the video and we're already 2/3 of the way to completing chapter 1 of Tumore mode. I'm sure the amount of playtime stays relatively linear throughout all these stages. In level 20, I met with Hammer Battler's alt form, Hammer Battler. Woo! This guy is great at doing damage to a group of enemies because he creates a shockwave every hit. They're kinda useless when facing dual speed Battler though. Look at this. Man, this Hammer Battler is trash. Get him out of here. I then realize I have 1,000 bricks. Wow. Go ahead, waste all your bricks away, I wouldn't care. My 1,000 bricks, you jealous, buddy? I wonder what I'm going to do with all of them. Do I succumb to gambling? I mean, just one doesn't hurt, right? Kids, this is how addiction starts. No refunds, let's see what we got. Glass Battler. I don't know if that's good or not. Holy 300! Oh, holy aura. Well, wait, if I upgrade him, does he increase health? No, he doesn't even increase health. This guy stinks! So that wasn't really worth it, but hey, on the bright side, we unlocked Kamikaze Battler and it does 420 damage, nice. I buy the recoil base in hopes that it will do wonders in the later boss stages, which, spoiler alert, I think this is genuinely the worst one you can use. Nothing notable about the next 4 stages except impending doom, that one was annoying. Okay, this is getting annoying. Can we just kill them? But finally, it was the final stretch. The finish line was just over the horizon and I was ready to claim my victory. All of this was warm-up and preparation for this final stage. Then comes the final level where I have to fight Deathbringer. And who would have guessed it? I fail again and again and again. I actually managed to take half of his health and make it to stage 2 of the fight, but by then bro is already at my front door and there's no recovering from that. The problem was that Deathbringer was just too fast. He gives you barely any time to breathe in contrast to Doombringer, who moves like a sloth. I try using recoil to delay him in the battle, but it barely makes a difference and it wasn't worth sacrificing the extra damage I could have been doing. This was the brick wall the game was warning me about, and the only way to destroy it was hours upon hours of grinding. Hooray! I played through 3 sub-chapters on Tumore mode, completed 2-star and almost beat 3-star on chapter 1, and upgraded everything like crazy, yet I still couldn't beat him. I even gambled again, gaining a unit called Coil Battler whose alt form proved to be invaluable due to its extremely high damage. Just look at this! 1k is absolutely wild, but it takes almost a minute to charge and only targets a single unit, so not too crazy. And finally, after what felt like forever, there's a 3rd freaking stage? There was no way I would be able to beat Deathbringer now, especially with a final stage like whatever the heck that was. Bro turned into a fire tornado. How are we supposed to fight that? I give up.
Save yourself and go back to playing on an easier difficulty. Eventually, you'll learn that life just isn't fair. You are just going to be like the rest of them.
No, I can't let the game defeat me. I cannot give them the satisfaction of my failure. It was time to pull out my secret weapon. Beegredbirb. Yup, yeah, heard me right. Beegredbirb, the Battle Bricks legend himself, offered me help. Oh yeah, and if you're into Battle Bricks, you should probably check out his channel if you haven't already. Link in the description. Anyways, he told me about a strategy where you run investment bank and slammer base. First, you focus solely on upgrading your bank. Don't send out any units yet. Let the enemies take some hits on your base. It'll be worth it. Then crush him! After that, you should be gaining cash at an astronomical rate. So spam as many battlers as you can and... Oh. That didn't go too well for me. I don't know if it was because I was just bad or maybe I was too low of a level, but the strategy just wasn't working out for me, no matter how many times I tried it. So instead, I created my own strategy. Step 1, equip Powerhouse. Step 2, equip Slammer. Step 3, spam units off rip and upgrade when the enemy is being stalled enough. Step 4, keep spamming units, but prioritize Railer Battler when necessary. These guys will take massive chunks off the boss. And finally, step 5, when it looks like everything is over, pray to the Battle Brick gods that the Slammer will do enough damage to deliver the final blow. And there it is, Tumore Mode Chapter 1 is complete. This was a wild ride and I'm happy you stuck around to the end. Thank you all for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.